It's an interesting time to be an 18-year-old. Graduations looked a lot different this year, and now those grads are going off to college. KCTV5's Neil Jones has a message for all the incoming freshmen in tonight's Top 5.
Thousands of area kids are going off to college this month. So here are my top 5 tips on starting college during a pandemic.
Number 5, follow the rules.
U.S. News and World Report. You know, the magazine that doesn't have a swimsuit issue. They warn incoming freshmen not to ignore their school's health guidelines, reporting that many colleges are cracking down on people who do not follow the rules. COVID outbreaks could cause whole dorm complexes, fraternity or sorority houses to shut down. And trust me, you do not want to be the one who spreads COVID through your school. Number 4.
Just keep it simple.
College is supposed to open up a freshman's world, introducing them to a whole new way of life. Like pizza deliveries at 3 a.m. But during this pandemic, keep things simple, starting with going to class. Dalton State University. You know Dalton State, the Princeton of the hookworm belt. They report that freshmen miss more classes than any other group of students. With so much upheaval in your life, focus on the reason you're here. And no, not on getting dates, on school. My journalism advisor told me that if I made my grades, everything else would take care of itself. But because I never made my grades, I never found out if that was true.
Number 3, don't overindulge.
Whether it's drinking, eating, or simply partying with your new friends, it's easy for a freshman to overdo it. And that can lead to the dreaded freshman 15. So don't listen to your roommate when they suggest ordering food at 2 a.m. Unless, of course, they're buying. Number 2.
Don't be afraid to ask.
If you're not certain about a school assignment, U.S. News and World Report suggests talking to your professor or engaging a tutor. And if you're having problems, don't wait until too late in the semester to save your grade. And never be afraid to ask for directions, especially to the school library. For instance, KU's Watson Library is world famous for its comic book collection. And Missouri's award-winning Ellis Library is renowned for its collection of Nancy Drew mysteries, including The Curious Case of Quinn Snyder. And that brings us to our number 1 tip.
Dude, grow up.
Thousands of kids who've never even had to share a room are getting ready to find out about life in a dorm. Depending on your roommate, it can be great, or it can be like living in a Turkish prison. And unlike high school, where teachers actually took the time to look after their students, the Wall Street Journal reports that college instructors expect you to take care of yourself. And mom and dad aren't going to be there to pick up your room or wash your clothes. So grow up. Yes, a pandemic is an awful time to be heading off to college, but everybody's in it together. And pandemic or not, you'll be making memories that'll last a lifetime. Just make sure they're not the wrong memories.
Mr. Blutowski, 0.0.
I'm Neil Jones, and that's this week's Top 5.
7 years of college down the drain.
I would venture a guess that that's probably the first time Neil Jones has ever even been near a college library.
Yeah, and how does he know what is in a college library, right? I mean, yeah. Don't overindulge. I think that's good advice. The ice cream at lunch got me a little bit when I was off at college.
All kinds of overindulgences in college. All right, let's get